Our first action we want to play around with is appointments, is creating appointments and how they work, whether they're billed or unbilled. I'm going to show you everything that your client sees, everything that you will see, all notifications, how it all works. So we've added clients to the system. Now it's time to create an appointment. Okay, this is our appointment create page. When you go to click on attendees, it will manifest your clients that you have in the system. You can always add one if you don't have any. Don't look at this auto confirm. That's a feature for later. Title. This is where you can have what you're doing. If there's a family situation, you could also add in the child's name there or the client's name there. Locations. The system will store locations. This is a great spot to use your Zoom personal room ID or whatever, link to whatever video you're doing. Or, if you're in a studio or in a space where there's multiple, you can list there. We can also select the location to be a Zoom meeting if you're using the Zoom integration. And we're going to talk about this again later. But if you select this and you have your Zoom account wired in, it will generate a custom Zoom meeting for that appointment, show up in all the notifications. It's awesome. In the description, you can write as much as you want to, right? You can put whatever you need to do, whether it's policies, anything you want to convey, what you worked on in the previous week, all up to you. Date and time is pretty straightforward. You can have it be whatever length you want to. Frequency. Frequency is important. This is a one-time appointment. I can also create recurring appointments. And the awesome thing about this is I can create a weekly appointment Tuesday at 4:30. Once your client confirms this, it's good indefinitely moving forward, meaning they are adhering to your cancellation policies and whatever you've agreed to every Tuesday at 4:30 until one of you discontinues it or changes it. It's awesome. So when you're first starting, do not charge or charge. These are your two options. Do not charge is just creating an appointment, and that's just fine if you're getting things, learning how the platform works. Once we start wiring in the billing, once we start doing the payment side, 3 models that we really use through appointments. One, if I just click here and put $100, just after that appointment, that card will be billed $100. If I select this will allow the appointment to select either prepaid packages if you use them or the flat rate subscription. So let's say I do a flat rate monthly subscription and I want this appointment to be part of it. I would select this, and if the client has a subscription, it will just pull from that or it will apply to that. Public booking. We're going to talk about this much more later, but for right now, we're going to leave this off. This is where you can create a class using the same flow, which is to make this appointment or this system available on your public booking URL where people could actually book appointments with you. And we'll deep dive into that. And then the notification, what we're going to send our clients. Do we want to send it? Do we not want to send it? You're welcome to do either. If you want to send the invitation, you can put whatever you want to here. Same thing. If you want to add in, anything about the appointment you need to, details of the class, go for it. You see up here in the right-hand corner, we're going to preview that invitation, just to get an idea of what they'll see. This is your preview of what you'll be able to see in the system. Notice it's going to have the link they can click on. So when your client gets this email or this notification, they'll see everything about what you're doing. They see your logo. They can click on it to confirm. And when it's time for them to have their appointment, they click on this link, Zoom opens, and there you are. It's awesome. This is what you'll see. You've sent this off to your client. You're waiting confirmation because it's a paid appointment, right? We want to make sure we're getting paid. We have the time. This is the link to join our Zoom call, right? So I can click on that when the time is ready. This is a private appointment. I've got my 36-hour cancellation policy here, my description. This is who's showing up. If they have not confirmed the appointment, I can always re-invite them here. If I need to manage attendees, I can add more people to it if I want to. This is what your client's going to experience when they first get connected here. This could be their first touch. You're sending them their first appointment, right? This is the email they'll get. I put some Latin in here just to be fancy. They'll get your notification from you with your logo, whatever's going on, talking about the appointment. This is our session. It costs $100. They click to confirm. Same thing happens. They're going to go into the same flow we saw before. Welcome, set up your password. When they log in, they'll see this. It's the same thing you have, just kind of a simplified version. Their experience is, okay, great. This looks good. Cancellation policy looks good. I click confirm. To confirm that, I got to get a credit card payment on file or ACH, whatever it is they choose to do. They click on that. They add payment information. This shows up on their agenda. They click on this. Their Zoom link opens too. Super awesome thing is once your client's in, once they're set up for this appointment, the system knows your cancellation policy. Outside of your cancellation window, the system will send them a really nice note that says, hey, you have this appointment, coming up Thursday at 7:15. If you can't make it, let us know. Because if you don't, we're going to charge you for it, right? This system will play bad cop. Now, keep in mind, although the system will charge them for it, it will always, if someone blows you off last minute and for whatever reason you need to, you can stop that charge. But the system is going to try to work on your behalf to make sure you get paid, to make sure that cancellation policy is enforced. This changed my life for my business when I started using this. Because the cool thing is I'm fine if people, 60 hours outside say, I can't make the appointment, because that's my policy. It's fair. But if they don't, I love that the system generally automates it to make sure I still get paid if they do cancel last minute. Again, it lets you do either way you want to. You can really customize this, but this notification is really helpful. Just so you know, from your end or their end, rescheduling and canceling is very easy. This is your side because this allows you to actually reschedule a recurring appointment, which your clients cannot do. But if you wanted to move, say, all of your 5:45 appointment to 6 o'clock, this would allow you to do it all by just selecting this button. And canceling is the same way. When you cancel an appointment, you can add a note to it. You can cancel just a single appointment, or you can cancel a recurring series. That's up to you. Whoa, speaking of emails, all of the notifications from the system are going to come from hello@fons.com. So you want to make sure your clients are looking for that email. We have a new integration you're welcome to use that allows you to hook up your own custom email domain into the system to where the notifications will all come from yours. The deal is it's got to be your domain. So I own ericbrandner.com. I can have my emails come from info@ericbrandner.com. This won't work for Gmail. So this is we have instructions for it in the integration section. If it's interesting to you, you can talk to us, but it's something that your web dev, or if you're pretty tech savvy, you can set yourself up just fine. But in general, notifications will come from hello@fons.com.